I'm trying to get fancy. No countdown.
Miami has a new breed
No
of
looking.
But you'd have to stop the music, but you haven't even thought about that. Just the airdrops are just going to run on and on. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Nothing Alive. The board op, your Miss Parker, somehow has gotten something right today. Tell me about this. He almost has a mullet.
There's a word in here that I don't quite understand. It's a reference to a place, and I don't quite understand it, but I don't think it really matters. I think it was a public parking lot.
Sounds about right for Florida man.
Yeah. So he
cookie.
Oh, it's that's
cookie time.
It's cookie time. Florida man on Nothing Yet Live is always
Big Pete, Santa Cruz, California. Cookies that treat you right.
Okay, I'm just going to sit back here and enjoy this
ride.
Best segment of the day. Not only was the screaming, we got the screaming, man in the Publix parking lot punching cars, he was
naked.
Yeah!
Of course he's naked. Well, that's a gimme.
Yep.
Punching cars.
Looking here like he's about to get a haircut. I don't know what that's
about. For some
about.
reason, the man looks very sober to me.
Well, you're going to find out why he looks sober.
He was?
Well, you can judge for yourself. I think I would be sober under these circumstances. Okay. Naked Florida man in a Publix. It's a capital letter P.
Yeah. Publix is a grocery store.
Oh, okay. Parking lot, kicked trash cans and jumped on and punched cars while screaming. Now, this is why he doesn't look drunk. I only had one beer.
I thought he was going to be like, Geronimo. Or like, I'm Leroy Jenkins. And start punching the car.
No, his battle cry was,
Leroy
I
Jenkins
only
is
had
a deep
one.
Cut. You're not a nerd.
No, I'm not. At least not in that way.
Take your nerd card.
So it seems that he is yelling this. This is just my theory. I only had one beer because he's naked and punching cars. He's totally being a Florida man, but he's not drunk. I think he's trying to distinguish himself.
Hey, I would call it performance art.
Yeah, he's trying to distinguish himself from Florida man.
No, it's very Banksy of him.
I agree.
Flanksy, Florida man.
Indian River County Sheriff's deputies arrested Jonathan Bochter.
First of all, Indian River.
I know.
You're living in a racist place.
Yeah. He's 46 and he's charged with disorderly public intoxication. Now, I would agree with the disorderly, but the intoxication.
No 3 names?
No, 2 names, but I don't know where they got public intoxication. He only had one beer, at least so he says.
I mean, it could have been one maybe a beer in Florida is a keg.
That's true, or maybe a giant boot.
He's like, give me a beer. There's a case there.
Or maybe the beer.
It's like when Florida man's like, look, I'd like you to meet my wife and my sister. And there's one girl standing there. Yeah. It's an old joke. I stole.
Yeah, I know. I've heard it before, but it was funny. And, maybe it was spiked with something. So, he's technically saying I only had one beer.
I had one beer, and the Chinese, the damn Tang Tong, they put fentanyl in my beer, in my Coors Light.
I don't think fentanyl would make you jump on cars and punch them.
I don't know. You wouldn't feel any pain, I guess.
Yeah, probably not. But I think you wouldn't feel so aggressive.
Look, didn't you learn anything from RoboCop?
I don't think fentanyl was involved.
No, it was PCP. But anyway.
Very
this is a very
different.
This is a very deep cut.
Yeah, it's a deep cut. And I know what PCP
to a movie
is.
From like 37 years
I saw
ago.
the movie, but I don't remember it because I'm not a nerd. Okay. According to the arrest report, a deputy arrived at a Publix on US 1 in Vero Beach Thursday to find Buchter swinging his arms and yelling while wearing
Helicopter dick, like nothing to see here.
no shirt and no underwear, but with basketball shorts around his ankles.
Now, were these like 70s basketball shorts where his nuts
They
hanging
were
out the bottom?
probably
Like
squash-
soccer shorts?
They were around his ankles. It probably was not possible
Okay.
to tell.
Okay.
Okay. There's an ad for North Bars in Miami Beach. Okay. The deputy said
I'm in
Buchter
Miami, man.
was sweating uncontrollably as he yelled, "I only had one beer." Okay, now it's time to bring up the patriarch's son.
Oh, is this where we're at?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
No way, buddy.
the next thing he said was, you want to read it? I only
want to smoke some pot.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Bro, look. Boy, shut up. Bro, don't smoke the pot. Boy, I told him not to get in my stash. That's Grandpa Florida Man straight kush, son. Boy, you don't tell him where my stash is. Dad, I have to do it anyway. Fine. Whatever. I'm in jail anyway.
Wow. Patriarch's having a tough
He's broken
day.
down. He's been in jail for months.
One witness told the
I
deputy.
hope we get to let him out of jail someday and like take pictures of all of these guys at their best.
I need to
We
look
should
him
track
up.
down all
I
these
need,
guys.
yeah. Where are they now?
Okay.
Florida
we
man.
can do a Florida man. Where are they now?
One witness told the deputy she had seen Buchter screaming and fussing before kicking over the cigarette disposal on a trash can.
And Alex Jones said, hey, boy, stealing my bed.
After that Bruce Lee moment, she said he entered Publix and shouted, "You're not the one." A second witness said Buchter.
Tell me he dodged some bullets. He's like, I'm the one. And then somebody shot at him and he moved out of the way of all the bullets. With a Florida man, it's probably like this. I don't know.
And what was she called? The prophet? The woman that
The Oracle.
the oracle. She
Yeah.
says, "Nah, you're definitely
You're
right
not
on
the
that
one.
one."
You're not the one, but you can dodge bullets. Florida man just dancing naked.
Not this Florida man.
Tallywhacker.
A second witness said Buchter had been near the post office of Publix, stopping traffic and punching cars before stripping off his clothes.
I don't like that he kicked over the cigarette can, because now, like, how are other Florida people going to stand around smoking around the, what do they call that? The smoker's outpost, while they're watching all this go down.
I don't think that's a high priority.
I wish I could have a smoke right now, but I can't.
I think you're a California man and you don't understand the priorities of Florida men, but you're learning. Right. For his part, Buchter told the deputy that he'd had one beer and smoked part of a marijuana joint in the homeless camp behind Publix. As for dropping his pants, he claimed to be responding to a friend mooning him or indulging in behavior that was the way we would get him out of there.
He said, look.
They did. A judge sentenced him Friday to 45 days in county jail.
Well, whoops. Well, good on you, Florida. One down.
Oh, that's some weed.
No, it's not. That's not weed at all.
Hey, did you eat your cookie?
Did that too.
Oh, I missed it.
I'm out of Seroquel, trying to get some sleep. So
Yeah,
I'm prepping.
Let's make a phone call. Time to make a phone call.
March.
Okay.
Well, all I gotta say is no phone.
That's what the patriarch said when this guy tried to call him to bail him out. Okay, so
and you have the con.
This is what I deemed to be
now the
funnier one.
This is your standard. This looks like a Florida man. Now, I want to say he was dragged under a vehicle, probably, or he fell off a roof. He was definitely injured. He looks very disheveled. I don't like it. I feel like this guy had a rough day. He did had a bad day. Taking one down.
I'm just going to give you one clue. I don't know how funny you're going to find this. It's just kind of amazing. Um,
The bullet bounced off of his face. Turns out the Superman is real,
well,
and he's from Florida.
what this man is, I'm going to meme this one day because he is the walking advertisement for the Florida Man taser.
Oh, did they taser him in the face?
Uh,
Taser face. That's from like Guardians of the Galaxy deep cut.
no, wait till you hear this.
Taser face.
Wait till you hear this story. Okay. This is
As long
from
as it's somewhere he got tased.
this comes from Melbourne, Florida. It's funny, they have all these Australian names. Melbourne is what they call it. A Florida man believed to be high on Flakka, a drug that authorities say is
It's like a
sweeping the
mind.
state.
Is that like a mind control drug?
They kind of explain what it
It's
is.
like
It's
it's a
bath
part of a-
salts and something else. So it's
Flakka. So it's Florida Man. Cocaine wasn't enough association. I guess.
it's
Doesn't matter if the acronym makes sense. It's Florida.
it's not. I don't even think it's an acronym. It's just some
Flakka.
Flakka. I guess I'm thinking flaca from
The
means
rapper.
skinny. No, it means skinny in Spanish.
Well, Waka Flocka is a rapper.
Okay.
See.
Not nerd.
Finger on the pulse.
Yes. Okay. Florida man believed to be high on Flakka, a drug that authorities say is sweeping the state, attacked a Brevard police officer after being shocked twice with a taser while repeatedly saying he was God, according to officials.
Hey, I mean, he looks like every picture of Jesus I've ever seen. I mean, post crucifixion. But
Well,
yeah, I mean,
he pretty much did everything but walk on water.
I imagine this is what Jesus looks like post crucifixion.
Oh, that's dark.
I know it is.
Kenneth Crowder, once again, 2 names, 41 of Melbourne,
Kenneth counts as 2 names.
was arrested Friday on charges of battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting with violence, and assault with a deadly
Not
weapon.
with violence, dude. You got to resist without violence. Dude, every pro-Florida man we've known resisted without violence.
Yeah, he just laid down naked and said, I'm high as hell and take me to jail.
Boy, what did you tell me? What I tell you about that violence?
No, what I tell you about that Flakka? Drunk. That's the way to go. Drunk in your lawnmower.
You're right, Dad. It wasn't a good idea.
This is discount Benicio del Toro.
I don't know about that.
According to a Melbourne police officer, Crowder was spotted by witnesses running naked through a Melbourne neighborhood, yelling that he was God before committing a sexual act on a tree.
And after the success of Morbius, they're going to have Jared Leto play this man in a live action movie.
Did you hear that he fucked a tree?
Did he also fuck a tree?
Yeah, he.
Well, come on, now you're just.
He took his clothes off, yelled that he was God, and then he went and fucked a tree.
That happened before, did we?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a Florida man thing. They fuck trees. We've never reported on this, and I know we've never reported on it because you're going to hear some shit right now that is so Florida man. A Melbourne police officer went.
Look, I'm telling you, you gotta let the boy masturbate. That's what I told him before I burnt the house down. Damn right, burnt the house down right after we didn't let him jerk out. Yeah, I want to fuck that tree. Boy, I told you about fucking trees. Yeah, I know, Dad. You told me just how to do it. Well, that's because I'm a pro, boy. I'm pro Florida man. Where you at, son? I invented fucking trees.
I think the patriarch's been doing a little Flakka today.
Something tells me while he was fucking the tree, the cop decided it'd be funny to just basically mash his face into the tree. And
no, he actually tased him, but wait till you hear what happens when he was tased.
He's like, I am God. I mean, he said that, but he's just like, no, I'm
well,
really
he's
good.
about to prove it.
Thought he was raiding.
He's about to prove it.
Right.
A Melbourne police officer went to the area and
You were about to go Australian, weren't you?
Yeah, I know, Melbourne. And confronted Crowder, who was wearing blue jeans and a t-shirt, officials said. Okay, he wasn't naked at that point, I guess. Crowder.
That's not naked at all. Blue jeans and a t-shirt is quite the opposite.
Well, he was naked in the last paragraph.
So he somehow managed to find a pair of Jordache jeans and a wife beater.
No, he went because he's God. Okay, you got it?
Yep.
Crowder walked toward the officer in an aggressive manner and identified himself as God, according to police. The officer used a taser it's capitalized. I
Mm.
think they thought they were using a Florida man
Taser.
taser on Crowder, but he pulled out the
Tactical asshole shocking in rectums.
Okay, you need to hear this
I'm
entire
waiting.
sentence.
All right.
The officer used a taser on Crowder, but he pulled the probes out of his body and continued to fight.
He said, "Fuck your taser."
Police said.
Look again. You don't have the Florida man taser.
Oh, I know. He's the walking advertisement.
There it is. Listen
Crowder
up.
was shocked a second time, but he again pulled the probes
He goes-
out and
goes-
went at the officer with clenched fists, according to police.
He goes. Is that all you got? Sorry.
Florida man taser. The officer.
Guaranteed to work.
Okay, I'm about to tell you how this happened.
All right. Yeah,
The,
ran over.
the officer punched the Florida man in the face and a scrum.
I'm gonna go with more than once, or the guy was wearing weighted gloves. The cop. Now, remember we just showed that video of Madison Cotton? He had these like metal gloves, which actually Tage engineered a long time ago, and they were really bad. That's what they punched him with. Basically, sapper gloves. Anyway, learn that.
Okay, so he's moving on from God, apparently. The officer, he's a worshiper of many gods, it would seem. The officer punched Crowder in the face, and a scrum ensued. A scrum, with Crowder saying that he was Thor.
He said, "Zeus,"
and trying to stab the officer with the officer's badge. You get that? He turned the guy's weapon.
I've seen that.
He did a makeshift weapon and turned it on his.
Once upon a
his
time, I
assailant.
worked security, and I seen a badge save a guy, not save his life, but a guy pulled out a knife and stabbed him, but his badge had deflected off. It cut him, but it didn't like stab him. It was just enough. But then I've also seen a guy have his badge and his baton taken. He ripped his badge off. The guy pulled his baton out. He took his baton away from him. And he just beat the shit out of him. Like,
that happened in Santa Cruz. I can tell you about that off air.
No, it happened like 25 years ago.
No, it wasn't 25. It was like 10.
Happened at the metro.
No, it happened in my neighborhood.
But when
I'll
I
tell
worked
you
there,
about it afterward.
anyway.
Okay.
Don't pull your baton out.
Other officers arrived and helped subdue Crowder, who was handcuffed and shackled, police said.
You can shackle.
You can shuffle. You can come.
Come. Does he do that next?
Probably. Flakka is a variation of synthetic substances known as bath salts and delivers a cheap, powerful high while acting as an amphetamine, according to officials. The drug can be snorted, smoked, or taken by mouth and can cause violent behavior.
All right. Now all we need to know from this report is where to get it.
Florida.
Because we already know exactly everything about it now. Thank you for that.
We have spoken, well, you're going to find out where you can get it.
Yeah, right.
We have spoken to some medical professionals here who are manufacturing it, and they're starting to see
it's already in South Florida. It's like, okay, now you know where to find it.
It started in the skillet handle.
Hey, look, not only just like, look, they give you the information that you need to continue to make more Florida men.
Well, they give you, it's in Brevard County.
Okay, yeah.
And it's already in South Florida. We think it's coming. We think it's coming here. So it probably started in the skillet handle and it moved down to the end of the penis of Florida. And now it's everywhere. Crowder, whose mugshot shows him with a black eye, was booked into Brevard County Jail Complex. He later.
That looks like almost like they broke his orbital shit. Like that doesn't just look like a black eye.
Oh, here's an advertisement right here. In 2011, federal authorities banned a number of chemicals used in bath salts. The active ingredient in Flakka, however, has not yet been banned, authorities said.
Well, because it's Matt Gates' favorite. It's probably a key ingredient.
So you can buy it on Venmo.
I bet
we don't even need to go to Florida.
I bet the one banned substance is probably the key ingredient in Molly. Something.
The one banned substance?
The one unbanned.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right. You put it on the end of a key and show it to Madison Cawthorn, and then he has a guy grab his dick. And then he punches a tree, and then he gets unelected.
I want to come back. I want to do something tomorrow to like talk about COVID a little bit.
Oh,
so I can use this airdrop. But I have some things I want to talk about. So I'm going to
That's
try
cool.
to tie it all in together.
okay. Well, Fridays are all about tying it all up.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys made it through another
So is
whole
BDSM.
show.
All right.
I don't know. I mean, I'm like, we're moving. So
Oh,
we should, it's just, I like doing this on your Miss Parker because then it puts all the heat on you. I don't have to worry about it.
that's funny. I'm cool as a cucumber, baby.
We'll be back tomorrow with some more stupid shit. It's fucking Friday. Hit us up at nothing@group@gmail.com. Check out some of our old shows.
Like, share, subscribe.
And if you don't know,
Nothing Yet Live 2.0 on YouTube to see some of our old shows. We'll get back there eventually.
I am the J.
I am your Ms. Parker.
And this
is Nothing Yet Live.
now you know.
I hate that I have to look down at the end.